Don't move. All right. Nope, there he goes. No soup for DJ. Good to see everyone popping in. Quick, short. Yep, the fun show is done for the Who's. I guess I could tilt myself back so you guys can see me better. So the fun show is done for the Who's here in for the Florida United Misfits fun show here in Orlando. Picked up our spoil today. Mrs. Who actually picked it up. I just paid the money, but anyway, it's her spoil. I'm the stacker, she's the collector. But she kept eyeballing this one particular coin, and she kept talking about it. She saw it Thursday. She kept shopping around for it. And then finally she said, we need to get this coin. I'm like, I kept putting it off. I'm like, all right, let's go see what this coin looks like. And she did. And I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and get it. So we did. Since she's not out here to show it off for you, I will show it off for her. I'm going to drop a video. I don't know if I'm going to drop a video later tonight or maybe go live later tonight from the hotel to show you guys the rest of the stuff that we picked up. Like I said, I've been out here for a half an hour waiting for her to get done buying one thing. So I don't know what she's been buying. But anyway, she picked up, this was the big buy that we did pick up. It is a Giza, I can't say it. Giza, she can say it. Guys, Giza. Anyway, it's a coin from TNS Coins. They actually had a booth there, but we actually found one of their coins at another vendor for, I can't remember how much she says. It is basically a big break for us. This coin was probably about, I want to say she found it for like $100 less than everywhere else. She saw this coin on Thursday and she kept talking about it. She kept talking about it for the last 3 days. I'm like, I heard her talking about it. And then I'm like, today I decided let's go ahead and look at it. So we did, and we went ahead and picked it up. But it is a Giza, I don't know. It's a 2-ounce coin from Nui. Jack Coleman, did I show this to you here at the show? I don't remember. But it is a 2-ounce coin from Nui, which I believe Nui's coins are minted in New Zealand, I believe. Someone can correct me on that. India, who's your football team is heading your way? All right. So I take it they won their playoff for the Orange Bowl. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to that. Okay, Nickel. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to sports, but it sounds so they won their playoff, so they're heading to the Orange Bowl, wherever here in Florida. I'm not going to be around by the time all that craziness happens. I'll be out here. National titles in Florida. Where are they playing that? They're nickel stacking. If it's in the Orlando area, we'll be long gone by the time they get down here. But yeah, we considering how much that, again, I'm not a big sports fan anyway, but considering how much they have changed, how much that organization has changed and how they play, even though I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it, I just know that they have really risen this season in comparison to many other previous seasons. They're still undefeated then. So if that's the case, then if they win the Orange Bowl, they're undefeated for the whole season. And I don't think they have done that since 1968, 1958, something like that. Yeah, they're undefeated. Yeah, Yeah, so I don't think that's occurred since the 1960s or 1950s, something like that. I remember someone talking about that. That's about as much I know about it. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, what we picked up there at the coin show, our splurge was this guy right here, or this lady right here, I should say. It is a 2-ounce, 3/9 fine silver coin from Nui Giza. Giza, I don't know. When she gets out here to the car, or if she ever gets out here to the car, I'll have her explain it. But that is what she picked up there at the F.U.N show. This was the big splurge. It's a chunker too, 2 ounces. Oh, here she comes. I'll let her explain this to you. We're live. I'm showing off.
Busy.
Yeah, you went in for one thing, took a half an hour to get out of there.
Because the line at the cash register was forever.
We're live. I'm showing off your coin.
Thank you.
So, what's the name of this thing again?
TNS.
No. The name of the coin.
Geisha.
Geisha. All right.
It's a geisha coin.
Geisha coin. So she was debating between the geisha coin. Again, this is a 2-ounce, 3/9 fine silver from Nui. The Nui, I think these are minted in New Zealand or maybe Australia. I don't know. Geisha girl. There you go, nickel. She got this, and the prices, this was the best one for the best price, or this was the best price that she picked up, and she was looking around for like 3 days. She kept talking about this coin every day. When she saw it the first time, she kept talking about it, and we finally decided to go ahead and get it.
She's beautiful.
But this coin, even the vendor that was there that she got this from, was cheaper than the actual
TNS
coin, who was also there at the F.U.N show. So the prices were ranging from $400 down to this price here. So she made out like
the TNS vendor was over 400.
Nickel says this is his future wife.
She's beautiful.
So that is the splurge of
high relief and all that.
That is the splurge of the Who's.
Did you show the backside?
For F.U.N 2026.
That's the backside. Very detailed.
Yeah. So that is the splurge that we did, and we only came down here with $1,000, and we stayed within our budget, and
made out.
This was the biggest purchase. Most of the other stuff we got was primarily what she picked up, from foreign coins to free stuff, and the foreign coins were pretty much very, very inexpensive. Yeah, it is antiqued. It is antiqued on the back side there.
Yeah, it's got a card with it.
It is limited. It wasn't limited mintage like most coins from Nui are. 500 were minted, and this one doesn't have a number on it, but
it's number 306.
Oh, is it on here?
Right there.
Okay. So it did come with the COA, and this is number 306 Al 500. Again, it was minted for the island or the country of Nui. Pretty sure they get their coins from either the New Zealand Mint or the Perth Mint. I can't remember which. Year 2025, face value $5. It is silver, 3/9 fine, purity, 2 ounces or 62.2 grams. 45 millimeters is its diameter, and it has an antique finish and selective gilding, and it was only minted at 500 coins. So, and again, this was minted for, it's actually a company, looks like the TNS Coins is actually based out of Lithuania, whatever that country is over there in an old Eastern Europe country.
Oh, Lithuania.
So
Probably saying it wrong, but Lithuania.
Yeah. That
Lithuania.
that
There,
was
got
her.
it.
That was her biggest. That was the biggest splurge. Yeah, New Zealand Mint. Thank you there. So that was our big splurge for the show.
It's one of those coins you walked up to the case and it just stood out with all these other beautiful coins, but that one stood out.
Yeah. So.
Like your Germanian Mint one you got last year, or the Noah's Ark one, it just
stood out.
Yeah.
And that's how we normally do. Hey, Richard Metcalf. That's how we normally do the coins, coin shows. We actually, and at least for me anyway, how I treat the coin shows is the exact same way I treat a yard sale. I'll walk up to the yard sale and I'll sweep it really quick, and if nothing stands out in my eyes and nothing stands out to me within the first 3 or 4 seconds, I'm done. I'll move on to the next booth or move on to the next yard sale, because if you try to put any more eyes on it than just a few seconds, you'll never get done with the coin show. That show, if anyone has, who else has ever been to the F.U.N show, put a 1 into the chat. I'm just curious. But that show at the Orange County Convention Center occupies the entire north concourse of the Orange County Convention Center, and that concourse is probably, I want to say, easily 100 yards east to west. 100 yards east to west, and probably about 125, 150 yards north to south. It's a massive open area. And yeah, they had about 1,500 vendors there this week. And it was a great show. Met up with a few YouTubers out there. Jack Goldman was there. Good to see you. Nice to meet you there, Jack. We'll meet up again. Met up with Can Collectibles. He was there. Kept running into International Stacker. He kept saying, I gotta go to Key West. I gotta go to Key West. Well, he kept not wanting to leave the show. Kept running into him. He's like, hey, he's like, I'm leaving. I'm seriously leaving. Him and Master Stacker were there today. Like I said, I kept running into him 2 or 3 times, and he kept saying, I gotta go. And then he finally left. Yesterday, also met up with International Stacker at one of his meet and greets. Met up with Pirate Stacker yesterday as well. So a few familiar faces, or not unfamiliar faces, but I knew their channel names anyway. And that's always one of the positive experiences about going to a coin show, is you may or may not meet or not meet names to faces that or names to faces that you don't see out here on YouTube. Sometimes you have no idea who they are because they don't show their face, and you're like completely surprised who they are. So that's pretty cool. And it's just part of that experience, just to have that opportunity to meet away from the cameras here, away from YouTube, to actually shake their hands and talk amongst each other there for a period of time, then move on to continuing to do the shopping there at the shows. So the F.U.N show's awesome. We'll be coming back for this one. This was actually our second time down here. It will not be our last. It's a great experience. Yeah, we'll run into each other someday. Yeah, that's right, Nickel. And I think for the next coin show, I'm not sure which one we're going to go to next. We have plans to go to Alaska in June and or Yellowstone, so might look around see if there's any shows going on in the immediate area while we're over there visiting Alaska or Wyoming, or not, if there's no shows, and find some local coin shops in the area. But when it comes to the actual shows, I mean, the F.U.N show, the winter F.U.N show in particular, it's just, for me personally, I just enjoy it more. I haven't, like I said, we haven't been to the Winter Fun Show. I've seen videos of the Summer Fun Show, and it just doesn't look like it would be as enjoyable because it's not nearly as big. It only takes up half of the venue. So for us, it took us what? Well, you were able to walk all the way through that venue in one day.
I did my nurse walk.
That's your nurse walk for you. Me, I was struggling to get halfway through the venue on the first day. So, but got most of it done, scoped out the areas on what I was wanting to pick up. We'll be, like I said, we'll be dropping a video from the hotel here to show everything that we picked up. Yeah, you can get some, you can definitely get your steps in there and needing to on this venue, but it's just the one thing I learned even on the first time we went to the fun show is you got to have laser focus on what you want to pick up. Otherwise you'll find yourself just going from table to table to table and you'll just never get done. So like I said, we do the yard sales like we do, or we do the fun show like a yard sale. I sweep it. If nothing pops out to me from a distance within just a few seconds, I move on because there's way too much to see. And I'm not into the slabs. I'm not into any of the heavy numismatic stuff because I'm a stacker, damn it. She's the collector. Now she picked up a bunch of foreigns and stuff like that, but nothing too expensive either. That geisha coin was the most expensive, or geisha or whatever was the most expensive coin that we picked up during the whole 3-day event for us. Now the fun show, man, we're swarming by blackbirds here. The fun show, if there's anyone that's going to be on listening to this video or watching this video, if there's anyone that is going to be around tomorrow, the fun show goes to about 5 o'clock tomorrow night. But we know tonight or today that about half of the vendors have already left, so Sunday may not be a good time to go, but Thursday and Friday absolutely lots of vendors there. But you know what's funny is there was even vendors leaving yesterday, which is crazy, but they were having issues moving product. And I'm thinking, well, lower your prices, because I guess some of them are pretty high up there in their prices.
They were.
So
I mean, that coin originally, some people were wanting $400 for it, and I got it like over $200 less.
So, you know, you just have to take your time and shop around, and that's what she did for that coin. But you know, when it comes to the other stuff that she normally collects,
it was good.
It was good deals.
And they were giving us good deals today.
Yeah. Man, these birds are all over around this car. So let me show you. Just a whole bunch of blackbirds just started swarming around us. It's like the crows. So we're going to go ahead and end this stream. Just want to put it out there really quick that we did pick up our score. And we'll drop videos here of the rest of the stuff that we picked up. We'll drop videos out in the next couple of days of the rest of the stuff that we did pick up down here in Florida. And again, it was a pleasure, Jack, to meet you. We will definitely be meeting each other again. In fact, I picked up some of the flyers out of North Carolina, and one of them, I believe, was going to be in October. And I'm thinking fall foliage in North Carolina would probably be pretty amazing. So we may actually make a road trip down to North Carolina or South Carolina to go to a coin show and actually take a vacation back down through. I know North Carolina is going to be a lot more prettier than South Carolina when it comes to fall foliage, but there was one show that's going to be running sometime, I think it was early October in North Carolina. I don't know I don't remember the name of the town, but we got a whole bunch of flyers. We'll make sure to show those as well as when we do our full aftermath video of what we picked up here at the fun show. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. We will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Just keep stacking, and as I always say, stacking is more than just precious metals. You gotta be stacking your preparedness, always. This is who.
Have a great evening. We'll see you later.
See ya, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night.